Good morning, AP Psych students. Can you guess what day it is? Mike, can you guess what day it is? All right, it's April Fool's Day, of course. Hey, I'm checking in with you. You did your Wednesday check-in and I wanted to address a few things. We are learning through modules now. It's all work at your own pace. So some of you are struggling with that maybe. Just open the modules. The next button is your best friend. You need to watch Miss Mailer's videos. And then you need to go over the s'mores, any of the cheat sheets, go over that, take good notes because frankly, your test is going to be open note from AP. So take good notes, get that cram packet out. If you can print that, I think it's worth its weight in gold. So have the cram packet out and then just keep hitting next. You don't have to do every activity. All you have to do are the graded assignments. That's all I require from you. Just for you to do well on the graded assignments, you may need to do some of the other activities. For instance, if you don't know your neurotransmitters, then do the neurotransmitter review. If that's an area that you struggle, if you know what acetylcholine is and you know what dopamine does and what a lack of dopamine does, then you don't need to do that exercise. So open everything up till you get to the graded assignments. Figure out what you need. Everybody's different, so it's there for everybody. If you've got this and you feel comfortable after watching the reviews and going through the s'mores, then you don't have to do every assignment, okay? So understand that. My goal is not to overwhelm you, it's to give you all the tools that you need. As you do the assignments, you may see, wow, okay, I really don't know this one. Well, then go back and figure it out, or call me, or email me, or ask me for help. So, the next button. So you go into the module, you watch the video, you go down to the right, and you click next, and it'll take you to the next video or the next thing. You can just keep clicking next. And that'll eventually get you to the graded assignments. Some of you are having trouble with that. So just make it easy. Some of you asked for live sessions, and I am happy to do live sessions. I really miss you guys. I'd love to hang out with you and do live sessions, but I feel like all these teachers are scheduling everything, and I don't want to overrun, and I don't want to make you feel bad that you can't get there. So let me figure that piece out. Again, I can do a live session with anybody if you need some tutoring or you have some questions. We can set something up in Big Blue Button. If you email me, we can do that. Tonight at 7, I am doing a webinar. Trevor Packer, who is the AP guy, he is doing some kind of webinar to tell us about the AP testing. So I'll do some kind of live session coming up, maybe tomorrow after I've processed it all and talked to Mailer, and then kind of tell you what we can expect on the test. Part of it right now is we just don't know. This is different than anything we've done, and we know that we've prepared you for a multiple choice exam. We feel confident on that, but what is this AP Psych FRQ only exam going to look like? Hopefully tonight they'll give us some insight, and that will let us adjust what we're doing, okay? The FRQ practice is super important. I have worked really hard to kind of expose you to every FRQ that they've had out there. So keep working on FRQs. We know it's FRQs. And the multiple choice, we still are doing that because it's vocabulary based. So, we'll figure this all out. You just got to bear with us. So tomorrow they're supposed to release the information. I assume they're telling us tonight. For good information, if you're on Twitter, go follow Trevor Pecker and you can see what he has to say. He's like the head of this. And so all the teachers wait to see what Trevor Pecker is going to tell us. All right. So trying to think, some of you are struggling, like with focus and those kind of things. I can't help a lot with that, but let me tell you, I like the digital learning in the sense that my schedule is so flexible, but I need a schedule. And some of you probably need a schedule too. So I get up every morning by 7, I watch the news, I have breakfast, and then I go exercise. I take the dogs out on the West Orange Trail and I take a 2-mile walk every morning, come back, get a shower. I think showering is key, okay? If you don't shower, you don't feel like you're really doing anything, So I take my shower and then I'm at work right here, 10 o'clock, waiting on somebody to email me or ask me questions or anything like that. 10 to 12, I do whatever work I have to do. If I'm not hearing from you guys, I'm making other things. And then from 12 to 1, I take a lunch. I have a nice long lunch. I never get that at school. And then I come back from 1 to 3, and then I'm done, right? So make sure that you're setting yourself a schedule. You're giving yourself some breaks. Do not overwhelm yourself, okay? And if you feel like you're being overwhelmed by psych, then tell me. I need the feedback. That's why I do the weekly check-in. I don't want to do a daily check-in. That's just, one more thing you have to do. So if you think of something that would be better or I could help you with, then, just let me know and I'll try and adjust. Some of you ask for weekly agendas. I will set one up for next week and give you, I don't really want to call it a weekly agenda because you don't have to follow it. But if you want a pacing guide, so I'll make the weekly agenda be a pacing guide, like, okay, try doing these 2 things today. And then what I would do if I were a student, I would watch the videos, I would go through the study things, then I would skip everything else. Don't tell Miss Mailer she set all this up for us. I would skip everything else and I would go to Quizlet and I'd do my Quizlet practice and then boom, I would take the vocab assessment and get that out of the way. And then I would go do the FRQ practice on Socrative. There's no time limit on Socrative. You can go back in and do it again. So I would go look at that and start looking at it. And then I may see, oh, wait, I don't know some of these things. Then I'll go back and do some of the activities if I need to. And then I would take, after I've got that done and I've really checked that over, I would go take the FRQ assessment. Those are the College Board ones that are giving for, everybody. So I would do that one. And then if I'm good, I'm going to move on to the next lesson, to the next module. So that's how I would structure it. I am, I tell you this all the time. I'm going to do it the laziest way possible. So I'm going to do the least amount I need to do. Some of you will need more. It's there for you. Some of you don't need more. If you're getting an A in the class and you've done well all along, you just need to review. Okay. Some of you, if you've not done well, you need to go back and learn things. And so you can go back and watch the videos. Those, what is it called? Path to a 5. Another teacher put those out on my Facebook group. And I think those are awesome. If there's anything you don't understand, there's a video for it in that Path to a 5. So, you get to standard deviation and we've gone over it a lot and you still I can't do this. I know a couple students hate the math part. So do I. So just go watch their videos in that Path to a 5 and that's really going to help you. So that's how I would approach it. Like I said, there's more practice than you need. Don't feel that you have to do every single thing. It's what do I need to get it? And so you're going to self-pace and judge that. And if you need any kind of tutoring or anything, just let me know. I'm really happy to help you. I don't have that much to do. I'll be grading FRQs shortly because as you turn them in, I'll start grading them. But other than that, I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for you guys to call me, email me, whatever. Okay. And I also am making new content and things like that as we see things come up. We're watching to see what your responses are going to be. If we see weaknesses, then I'll shoot a video out and say, hey, you guys are not getting this. Let's go over it. So I'll try and set something up with Big Blue Button tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon. And we can, you can chat with me if you want, but you can chat with me anytime if you need any help. Just hang in there. This is all new. We're all adapting. We don't know what these AP exams are going to be yet, but there's so many resources. Don't underestimate the videos that AP or College Board is putting out. The Nancy Fenton is doing the psych ones, and she's considered the guru of AP Psych. So, watch her videos. They're super helpful. And some of you, if you're struggling, you think your AP teacher is weak or you don't know enough, then go watch those videos. That's what I encourage my daughter to do. If you don't understand something, you don't feel like you got that from your teacher, watch those videos. They're finding the best people, the best teachers, and they're putting it out there for you. So it is really good stuff. So it just takes some time. And I know time is a problem, but judge which ones you really need to spend the time on and go watch it. Or are they doing something that you're weak on? Say, oh, I really don't get research. Well, we really got to get research methods. So maybe you watch the research methods videos from Fenton and along with the ones that Miss Mailer has done for review. Okay, but if you're struggling in world history or AP Lit or AP Lang, then go watch those videos and that will help you. Take this seriously. I think that AP, they're not going to fail everybody. So just go do the stuff, and I think you're going to be just fine. So don't fret about it. It's going to be okay. So again, I'm here if you need me. I get a few emails a day from students, and hopefully I'm able to address those issues that they've asked. And if there's anything I can do for you, if there's something you don't know, if you just, you're bored, you want to chat, whatever, I'm bored too. So I've read a lot of books, walk my dogs, play with my cat. So just hang out. It's sad, there's no one to laugh at my jokes. My family doesn't find me funny like you guys do. Oh, you guys don't really find me funny either. So I'm just here laughing at my own jokes and, doing those kind of things. So I'm here for you. So don't think I can't reach out or that's a dumb question. No dumb questions. I got nothing to do but, answer questions for you. If there's something you need, let me know. I see a few of you want an agenda. I'll come up with an agenda for you. Again, don't get overwhelmed. And if you feel yourself getting overwhelmed by AP Psych, talk to me. And individually, I might be able to work and help you come up with some other plan. Hopefully these instructions will help you. So hopefully you're all well and healthy and doing okay. A little boredom is, to be expected. Go outside. Today is a gorgeous day. I was out with the dogs this morning. It was so cool and so nice. Get some exercise. My daughter, she's come up with her own plan in the morning. She gets up and works out in the morning, and then she sits down for a couple hours and does some work, and then she does a couple more hours in the afternoon. And so it seems to be working out. She seems to be getting things done. So this should not be stressing you out. And I think you'll see Mr. Johns come out, and he's encouraging us not to stress you out. And, I don't want to stress you out. I just want you to pass that AP exam, and I want to give you everything. We even have more stuff that we're just not giving because we don't want to overwhelm you. So anyway, I loved hearing from you guys. Thanks for your positive feedback. Those of you that gave me positive feedback, of course, you're my favorites this week. Next week, the others, you can give me positive feedback too. Have a great day. Happy April Fool's Day, and I'll check back in with you later.